Welcome back to the Dawn training video series, which provides instructions on how to use Dawn's free online toolkit for corn producers. In this video, you'll learn how to add a farm and field in order to get customized results. Once you have logged into Dawn, the first screen you will see is the dashboard. After you've logged in for the first time, it's a good idea to first add an operation or farm. You can do that by clicking this button here. But to add a farm or operation, you can do so by two different methods. First, you can type an address into the search bar here if you have an address to a specific farm. For this example, we will use the Crop Science Research and Education Center located at the University of Illinois in Urbana-Champaign. Once you have clicked on the address in the search bar, you can then click on the Add New Operation button. This operation or farm is now located under your All Operations list. You can add a name to that operation by clicking on the pencil button. As I mentioned, this is called the Crop Science Research and Education Center, or CSREC. Another way you can add a farm or operation is by searching on the map. Sometimes if you don't know the address, this may be a little easier. For this example, I will use another one of our research and demonstration centers. This one is located north of Ewing, Illinois. Now it's there at the end of our lane. That's the approximate location. Add this operation. Once again, I will add a name to this operation. This is the Ewing Demonstration Center, or EDC. Once you've added all your operations, you can cycle through them and view the different operations by clicking on this eyeball icon right here. You can also delete operations by clicking on this trash can right here. Once you have all your operations added, you can then add your fields. You can't use the Dawn tools unless you have a field identified. Adding your field will also get you more customized information to your location. To add a field, you can locate that tool in the Tools drop-down menu at the top right, under My Fields. You will see this loads a satellite image of whatever operation you had last selected. You can cycle through your operations in this drop-down menu at the top left. I first want to add a field at the Crop Science Research and Education Center. I go there. I zoom into a specific field, and then click the Add Field button at the top of the window. A new field can be added by a polygon or by uploading a shapefile. In this case, we're going to choose the polygon. We'll just call this field Test 1. At this point, the tool is only supporting corn, and our plant date on this field it was relatively late this year. I believe it was May 30th. Okay, now I want to edit the boundary, so I click this button, and I can start clicking my points with my crosshairs. So, because it's a nice rectangular field, relatively simple, I just click the four corners. You can adjust slightly if it's off by dragging. If this were a odd shaped field, you could click different places and create more lines for yourself. Every time you drag and drop, create another dot that you can drag and drop there. But because this is a normal rectangular shaped field, we will pull everything back here. And you want to save that boundary. A little odd shaped, but it will be good for now. You can always edit that boundary by clicking the Edit Boundary button As I mentioned before, you can drag any of these dots here. Once you drag one dot, it creates another one in between those two dots. You can also undo your last move if you'd like. Let's save that boundary one more time. Save the whole field. You see now over here, in the field mapping tool, we have one field added to Crop Science Research Education Center, the planting date of May 30th, 2024.